Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to my Ratchet and Clank marathon I decided I'm gonna do. So we're starting off with the first one, of course. Now, actually, what I want to do first here is change the camera options, as they are reversed. So yeah, normally I usually do this once a year. I like to go back and replay these games. So I just decided to do it for a stream this time. And I'm not really sure exactly if I'm gonna do Deadlocked or not. Maybe if there's like one comment saying to play it, then I'll do it. But other than that, I'm not really sure yet. So I actually have to move that around. Alright. Now, I'm not going for 100% here, obviously. This is just a play through the game for fun. And I hope my mic settings are working this time. I kind of want to make some good time here because due to a busy schedule, I don't really have a lot of time to stream as much as I used to. And I don't want too much background noise for right now. So I'm not really exactly sure how long this stream is going to be. But hopefully it's enough to where, for these games, hopefully it's, for this one at least, maybe almost to the halfway point. Maybe at least to Batilia. I think around there would be a good place to, at least after I defeat the Snaggle Beast. I think that would be a good point to stop, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention right now. So, I think a goal I want to do for this playthrough is at least try to save up enough bolts to get the Tesla Claw. And I guess if there's like maybe one comment to say skip the cutscenes, I'll just skip them. But for right now, I'm just gonna let them play out.
interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Okay, so the first planet, Novalis. Now what I usually like to do is do the go down this pathway. There's some, no. Oh, I'm thinking of the 16 one. I thought there were bolts down there, but no, that's, I'm getting it mixed up with the reimagining. So, and I'm not I'm not sure if I want to go after all the gold bolts, because, again, I'm not trying to go for 100% here. So, it'd be kind of pointless to go after them just to not be able to actually obtain the weapons. But if I do go out of my way, it's just by a force of habit. And I guess I'm gonna maybe skip the cutscenes, just because we all know how the cutscenes play out. And again, it's mostly just for time. Oh, I thought I aimed the bomb a little bit better. So I mostly like to use the bomb glove to break large quantities of crates. It's either that or do a comet strike on them. One thing I usually forget about this one is that you have to actually rotate the analog stick to actually move the a bolt on a bolt crank. I guess I got spoiled by the later games. Okay, so R1 also works as a
I got some great bargains for you today.
R2 kind of movement. Alright, so I have to memorize that. So I can at least side flip and when I get the helipack. Oh, let's jump off there. So now, like I said, I am going to try to go through all the mainline games. So that definitely means I'm not going to work on Size Matters or Secret Agent Clank. Mostly because I kind of just see them as spin-off games. And while I do have a way of actually recording them, I just don't want to really go through that hassle right now, maybe at a later time. But for right now, I'm just going to stick with, you know, all the, just the games that kind of tell the story. So, second gold bolt. I actually didn't even mean to do that. No, like, not second. First one. No, I got a second. Oh, man. I'm losing my memory already, guys. And I obviously am not going after the skill points too. If I do get a couple skill points, that's good, I guess. But I guess it would either by accident or just, again, force a habit. Over here. Oh, I made it. Usually I fall off that. So yeah. Now walking on this really narrow path here, it is feeling like a completely different game, but you know, obviously that's the first one they did, so Ratchet feels a little more, I guess, clunky to control. And even though I changed the camera settings, the camera still feels fast. Not fast, slow.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there.
Alright, I'll go down this slide. So now I'm gonna get the Pyrocitor. I like the Pyrocitor. That definitely the cold version is a little bit better. But it definitely is really useful for an area like this, actually, where you have a lot of these smaller enemies. And like I said before, I think my only goal right now in playing this game is to try to get the Tesla Claw, but if I can't get the Tesla Claw, which I kind of have a feeling I'm not, since I'm just, you know, kind of not rushing through the game, but just kind of being more, just kind of, I don't know what I'm actually doing. I'm just not being as thorough as I usually would. Just kind of grabbing whatever bolts I can get. If I can't get the Tesla Claw, I at least want to try to get the Devastator, because Devastator is kind of more useful anyway. I think for the for some of the later enemies. So for Drek, I think kind of like a combination between the blaster and the Tesla Claw makes it fight a lot more easier. I also had to remember to double press triangle to switch weapons too. Alright, got those guys. I'm gonna come down here. One thing I really want to learn about this game is how to side flip to, you know, navigate faster. Because I try to do it sometimes, but just the move either doesn't come out, or I do it at like a very, or I just regular double jump, or he does the side flip, but I have a lot of the, I don't have a lot of momentum, so he's obviously not going to go faster. So that's kind of like one of the tricks I really wanted to learn about this game. Like, you know, just how they kind of do that. Alright, so
Now that you have coordinates between
alright,
planets,
rescued him.
you can
So
use
now,
your ship. Press the
curl
select
on.
button to bring it down. Your ship is marked with a star.
Yeah, see, like right there, I tried to side flip twice in a row, but no. Alright, so let's see here. What do I want to do first? I want to go to Corellon first to get the helipack. Because that'll be a lot more helpful throughout this playthrough, obviously. Alright, so let's see here. Let's just go to Big Al's first.
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
I usually knock him into the bomb crate. The TNT crate. I try not to use my wrench as much, but in certain cases, the wrench is actually a little more useful than some of the weapons. Nah. Usually I can hyper strike this guy. You gotta
Did you know that you have a
Gotta get to him faster and then do it.
Just press the select button to view a map of this area.
It's a lot more easier when in New Game Plus when you actually have the helipad.
Rat.
I keep mashing start.
Won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
Okay, finally, we got the helipad.
You'll need your new helipad stretch jump feature to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch using the R1 button and then jump.
Now, I always liked the feel of the helipad in the very first game. Like all the other games,
And then press and hold the X button in midair.
always kind of feel a little off to me. Though in Rift Apart, it was pretty good. Though in Rift Apart, in certain areas, you didn't even have Clank. You had just the thruster boots. I personally don't like the thruster boots. I never got how in Crack in Time, even when you get Clank back, you still have an animation of using the thruster boots. That always kind of just bugged me for some reason. Now, while I do like the helipack in this game, the thruster pack is also good, but in certain cases, see with the thruster pack, I don't think you can do this. You can't stretch jump and then at a certain time perform it again and get sort of more of a longer distance. Another little bolt up here. So, because of all these dogs, I'm gonna first get these crates first out of the way. And just spray 'em. Get them all. So with my bolt count right now, I think I barely have enough just to make the mandatory purchases so far. So luckily, I never really experienced having the grind in this game, other than say for the Rhino. So hopefully I can at least, I don't rush too fast where I miss out on a lot of the weapons before at least the Devastator. I'm going to try and make the goal to at least get the Devastator now, because I definitely know I'm not going to get the Tesla Claw. I wouldn't say the Tesla Claw is a New Game Plus weapon, but it's definitely, I don't want to say grind, because it's not really a grind. Because I know you can get it, like, with, without grinding, so. No, now train level. When I usually watch speedruns of this game, I'm always impressed by this section of how they can actually move Ratchet during this little in-game cutscene right here and make it all the way to the front of the train, before this cutscene even ends. If that's, like, one thing I really wanted to learn from, like, say, a speedrun of this game, it's probably just that. Because, yeah, I think this section is kind of, it's not slow, but it's definitely a little bit different. In the way of, alright, so get the infobot here. Almost got hit by him. Alright, so now here. Finally get the info bot. So now we can go to Eudora, but first I'm gonna quickly get some bolts. So I'm gonna go all the way back to this little area right here and boost jump up to here. And I think I'm gonna skip out on the gold bolt that's around the obstacle course area. Or maybe I shouldn't, because there's a lot of bolts there. I don't know, I'll see what I'll make my last second decision. Stretch out all the way here. Yeah, see, I have trouble doing that. Okay. Can I get the blaster yet? Okay, that's good enough. I can make up for it later.
Excuse.
So talk to Robot Quark and now do the obstacle course. Oops. Alright, I have enough health. I can take at least one hit of damage. Oh, this is not good. See, I'm button mashing, so now he's letting go of the ledges now. So the obstacle course in the 2016 reimagining is definitely a lot easier than this one. Let's see if I can make that, because I think you can make it here. Yeah. Well, that's another thing too. When I try to do a boost jump, I'm usually by accident, I'm holding the analog stick in a completely different direction, so he does a side flip rather than just actual jump. Now, there is a way you can start jumping before the walls even come out, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to try to do anything like that. There is one trick I kind of want to try, but if I can't get it on, like, say, the third try, I'm definitely just going to play the level normally. And it's in Blackwater City. I talked to Helga. 1,000 bolts. Alright. So, yeah, my bolt count is definitely really bad right now. There was actually one point where I had a reference of how many bolts I should have at certain parts of the game. That was years ago. So, got this slingshot. Now we can go. I want to go back to. Let's see what I have first, actually. Should I rescue? Yeah. I gotta rescue Skid and his agent now, so we're going to do that. And maybe I should do that little area where all the sand sharks are. To get the bolt and to get the gold bolt and the just the regular bolts, because that's a good place to get a lot of bolts kind of early on. Okay, so I always like the designs of these guys. Okay, so let's see here. Let's talk to Skid first. I usually talk to Skid first anyway. Alright, so destroy the sand sharks. How much do I have? 200 out of 240. That should be just enough. So take out the nests first. And get them all in this area right here. Break open this little secret here. Another gold bolt. Okay, so while I'm doing this, even if no one is watching this, and or maybe if there's like at least one person watching this, please do yell at me if my audio settings are bad. Because I think I figured out, like my last stream I did where I finished up Rayman 3, I went back to listen to it, see if there were any audio cuts or anything, and I did notice that it was pretty low in certain points. I finally figured, I believe I figured out what I was doing wrong. It was definitely in the settings of the actual microphone device in Windows. I think I have to raise the volume all the way up on it to where it at least sounds presentable. And so I did quickly listen back to this stream just a little, for like a couple seconds. All the cutscene was playing out, and I think it sounds just passable right now. So that's why, again, even if no one is watching this, or even one person is watching this, feel free to yell and say if my audio is bad, or if it's going off sync, or if it's just too low at certain points. Because I did raise all the levels up, and I raised the volume level up here in OBS, so it should be good. I actually am good. I actually had to restart my computer from like restore to factory settings recently anyway, because there was a certain file got deleted, and it wasn't really letting me use a lot of the basic features in Windows. So I just quickly restored it. I didn't lose anything, thankfully. I did have to reinstall all my Steam games, which isn't a lot right now.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new
Yeah, so yeah, I had to reinstall all my Steam games, which weren't a lot. I think it was like maybe 5. With GTA 5 being kind of the more annoying one to install just because of how big it is. Did I want to do that actually? No. Oh, see, like here we go. See, like right now, I thought I just missed the opportunity to get over to that little island right there, but no, I am thinking of the reimagining. You jump on these little platforms near Skid's agent, in the area where Skid's agent is, to get over there a lot easier. Now, while the reimagining does have its problems a little, I do like it, and I will admit it is I think it is my most played PS4 game. I think the last time I checked on it, I think I had like admittedly 300 hours on it. That's because I like to play it so much, just because, you know, it was there and it's just fun to just kind of just rush through and just shoot enemies and stuff. But then when the upgrade came out for PS5, where the frame rate got adjusted to 60, or at least an estimated of 60, I definitely put a lot more hours into it, just because to me the game actually felt playable now. Oh, and one thing I like to do here is I like to have all my weapons in a very certain area. So yeah, I always like to have the slingshot directly on the left slot right there. Yeah, I'm very picky about how my weapon loadout is on this game.
You can use the right analyzer to control
Now I could do the skip around here. Alright. Did I? No, I already missed it. And I think I actually I actually destroyed the box that actually starts it.
from the options menu.
I'll just go the normal route. Let's see here. Oops. Here, let's see if I can get the skill point right here. Ah, no, he touched the ground. Oh well. Let's do it one more time. There, I think that's... yeah. You immediately have to latch onto it, even before he reaches the next grapple. And a gold bolt right here. I feel like I'm making pretty good time right now. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, the platform is in the way. Oops. Okay, now it's time to use the trespasser. I'm dumb when it comes to the trespasser. Even though I play this game so much, I still have trouble memorizing some of them.
Receptors on the outside ring to turn them green. All receptors must be green
Oops.
before the invincible lock will open.
There you go down here. Now we can continue on to get Skid's agent. Oh, I wanted to side flip and hyper strike. Where'd that comet strike? I forgot. You know what? I wonder if I can actually quickly look that up. Yeah, comet strike is when you throw it. Hyper strike is when you jump and hit it. Alright. That's hyper. I usually get those two moves mixed up. I have no idea why. Even after all these years. So I gotta be careful here. I remember one time I actually died in this section. I hit the guy. He knocked me back with the flamethrower. I bumped into the crate. The crate got triggered by the fire. And because there were a couple in there, it kept pushing me back into the next crate to where I lost all my health at one point. That was like a rare thing to ever happen. Okay, so before I get his agent, I'm gonna quickly just go over here. Flamethrower out and try to keep doing stretch jumps over here. Get the gold bolt. And now we can go back. So I'm still trying to learn how to kind of continuously stretch jump over here. Bring the prize back from the races. I'm probably not going to do that. Knowing me, I'll probably forget to do it anyway. now I can go to Eudora. Yeah. I always liked how the level is just basically a little circle, but it still feels like there's a lot to do in it. Even though it is like, again, it's like a circle path, and then it's just the one back area where you get the infobot. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna make the TNT crate explode faster. Now, what I'm going to do right here, let's see if I can still do this actually. I'm gonna do a skip here to get the infobot a little bit faster. To the Blarg station, okay. These guys. He's calling the ledge, so he won't even move down. And yeah, I am aware about the skill point right here where you shoot these little login ships, but again, just for time, I'm not gonna do it. I think I should. I'm gonna try something actually. I'm gonna switch the Pyrociter and and the bomb. I usually don't put them in that area. I usually don't have the Pyrociter at the top right now. It's kind of good for this area because of all these swarmer enemies. I think ever since Nexus, I've always had like a specific spot of how I wanted the weapon wheel to be loaded out. And then when in the 2016 game they used the D-pad to where they have access to weapons even faster. And I think that's kind of what, and they brought that back in Rift Apart. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make it to where the I guess in this case, the 3 weapons I want to use the most are the most quickest to get to in this game, because in this one, when you hold the weapon wheel, you don't pause the entire game. And I've heard like a couple of complaints saying that people don't like that. They say it makes the game too hard. I only think that if you're in like the middle of a fight, you obviously have to back off to keep it going. So I never thought like just because the game doesn't pause when you hold the weapon wheel. That was never the problem I ever had with this game. Get these guys here. Like little Blarg soldiers here. I do think I like the designs of the Blarg soldiers more in what they did with the reimagining. But I really think the design with their eyes is a little too cartoony. I think they should have made them more like in this game, where it's just one solid color, because it definitely makes them look more antagonistic. So, screw this bolt down. Okay. here. I always thought these guys would act a little more tough, or like I thought they would be like the more aggressive ones, but no, they're kind of weird. They just kind of do a taunting animation, and you can just kind of stand back and hit them. You'd think they'd be like more aggressive and attack first, or maybe it's just because I'm usually standing too far from them to begin with, so that's kind of like the problem. See, like that. Get these little vents over here. I am definitely one of those players that wastes bombs on very simple stuff like crates like that. I try not to, but again, it's just kind of like a force of habit. I will admit, it is sometimes kind of a waste because the radius on the bombs isn't exactly the best, obviously, until you get the gold one. Okay, so this part right here. So weaken them up a little. That's broken. Alright, now suck cannon.
Gadgetron's suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the barrel.
So now glitches with the suck cannon, so like how the meter is still stuck on the side of the screen. That's kind of like one of the reasons why I would probably want to play the PS2 version of this, because that just kind of annoys me. Over here. Alright, Blark Station. So let's see here. Where am I? Okay. Pretty good so far. Okay, so Blark Station. I'm definitely going to do the Clank section first. Let's see here. I really hope I don't get too nervous and take forever on later trespasser puzzles. Okay, so the Clank section. See, what can I do? Okay. These little narrow paths here I've been admittedly sliding off of recently. And I think it's just because I'm, one, I'm bad, and two, I'm moving the analog stick a little too... Like, I'm twitching the analog stick a little too much on those sections, so obviously he's gonna turn and
Jump,
fall off.
then press and hold the X button again while in the air to glide.
Now, I think for me it's hard to say if Clank's attack in like the 2016 game is better than in here, because I think in the 2016 game they definitely obviously have the enemies act a lot different than what in this game was. So they do charge at Clank a lot faster, but at the same time they do still give you enough time to attack. I think like with Clank's attack, the third hit he does where he spins, I don't really think that's all that useful. I think they should definitely kind of change that and just kind of have it be like this game, to where it's just 3 basic punches.
To command a Gadgetbot, hold down the track.
Because I think there's like one section in that game where his third hit is kind of useful. So how many infobots did I lose? Oh wow, I have all 4 of them. I usually lose one. So yeah, making good time.
The gadget.
I think the music that plays during this section is definitely one of my favorite tracks in the game. Like all the music in this game is really good. Come down here. Okay, so what can I afford right now? Actually, the taunter. I think other than that one skill point,
That's a real beauty.
I don't really need the taunter for anything. So I guess I'll just save some bolts and skip that. I'll do this section here. Because I believe, yeah, because well, personally for me, I only really need the taunter for just getting that one skill point where you have to lead a enemy into a electric gate. And I believe that's all I ever really used it for. I never really found it useful in general. Put down here. Let's send out the gadget bots. Not the gadget bots. Agents of Doom.
Thank you for selecting
I thought I could skip that cutscene. I guess I can.
Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please
Okay.
remove all personal belongings.
I gotta move this around. Let's try to get these bolts first. Now run. Oh, no stretch jump. See, that was my fault right there. Not holding on. I'm not holding forward on the analog stick as much as I should be.
Now.
Alright, now for the real section. I gotta back off a little bit from them.
Need a little help with these enemies? Buy a Gadgetron Taunter. Available
Yeah,
at
because
any Gadgetron
he can
dealer.
also walk up into the oh. Alright, let's quickly try to do this. Because one thing in the newer Ratchet games is the radius on some of the bombs is kind of ridiculous, because say if we're here, instead of doing this, I could just throw a bomb in here at the door, the shut door, and it would still count toward breaking the crate. Or even if you use like the Warmonger too. Or at least like a decently upgraded one at least. Jump up here. Ah, see, now I'm getting my games mixed up here. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have. There we go. I shouldn't have rushed that section. Charge at him. All the frogs here. Okay, so let's see here. 27. Oh, I messed that up. What I could have done there is I could have hit the first switch and then quickly unlock the other one. Go into first person mode and take both of those enemies out at the same time. I hate when I start forgetting very basic stuff on these games I play a lot. It happened with Rayman 3 when I played that. I don't want it to happen to this game either. So,
Hi there, Fuzzball.
let's see what I want to do here. I want to definitely refill my Pyrocitor. How many agents? Glove of Doom. So I'm gonna throw them out. No, I want the suck cannon. Get the frogs with the suck cannon instead. Come up here. Get a gold bolt and then I can quickly move on. What am I at? I am at 3 health, so pick this up over here. Let's see if I can Alright, I gotta pay attention here. Let's see if I can do this skip. Yeah, I'm not ready at full health. Let's try it one more time. If I can't do it, I'll just do it the proper way. The problem is this guy right here. Let's see if... Alright, he slid right into the electric gate. Ooh, okay, so the mother, the queen. Let's see here. Do I want to try to go? Should I try to go for the skill point? No. Well, can't do it now. Yeah, I'm gonna play it just how it should be played out, because this is gonna take too long. Problem are the yeah, that counted as a hit. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not full of health. I'm not even paying attention that much. So yeah, I can't do it while I'm streaming. Send them out. Take care of him. Alright, now rescue the scientists now.
Thought I was
2,000 bolts. So yeah, like I said, I think my bolt count is really bad right now. The grind boots. So yeah, like I said, what I was trying to talk about earlier before was I actually had to factory restore my PC twice this past month actually. First time it was because of a file I couldn't delete. So I had to do that. And second time was because what I usually like to do when I get a new PC is I actually like to activate it offline. Because there's some, you know, Microsoft Windows, you know, connect online so you can use these features bullshit, which I don't use at all. So, and it's funny too, because what actually happened was all my files, or like the computer in general, was connected to like Microsoft's cloud feature thing. So I deleted the cloud, and it was basically I couldn't really access any documents which I needed to use that day. So, but it was alright. I got everything back. Nothing was lost, thankfully, and I don't want to do this. Now everything's working again, so that's pretty good. Now this is the one skip I kind of wanted to try. So what you have to do here is just barely get under that pipe and swim all the way over here. I have to watch the meter real quick. I think that's just gonna make it actually. Yep. That was a what, third try? Usually it takes me longer than that. I thought it would take even longer since I'm streaming it. let's see here. What do I want to do? 3 bombs. I think that should be it. Okay. Yeah, because they're one hit. They're one hit when it comes to the bombs, so that was okay. But yeah. So that's basically why I had to factory restore my PC recently, was because I deleted Microsoft's cloud thing that was basically running on the computer. Luckily this time when I was setting it up, I basically just said, the computer isn't connected to the internet right now, so that definitely skipped a lot of the setup on it.
I got
Some of the features that you usually have to go through when you set up a computer if you connect it to the internet, which I kind of should have seen the first time I had to restore it, because the setup process was definitely a lot more frustrating. But luckily, I caught that. So for the second time, I just said I wasn't connected to the internet, and it was definitely a lot more faster. And now everything's working good again. I still have a couple more files I have to download and install. Like a lot of my audio software I still have to get in and install. One thing I always don't really get about this game is how people kind of skip through the cutscenes really fast. I feel like I'm doing it right, but certain times it just doesn't read the button press sometimes. And it's only a start button in this game. Hopefully not. Nope. Okay, so just spam bombs in this section here. I definitely like the bomb glove in this game, because a lot of the newer games, when you get the bomb glove, it only feels like you can throw one out at a time. I guess so you can't do this. See. So say if you were playing the Reimagine It and you didn't upgrade your bomb glove at all, that definitely, a section like that, it wouldn't be harder, but you could really tell the difference. Now we're gonna strike that, get all these bolts here. This is definitely a good area to get bolts in. I need more gloves of doom. I want to get them for like this specific section right here, just to make it less crowded. Tank. Okay, they got the tank. That's good. And I'm not gonna talk to the dealer. Use that time to go back and get a couple bolts instead. Here. This section here. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of let the Glove of Doom do its thing right here. Have it mixed up so they're killing them and they're killing the amoeboids. Let's see, 2000. Over here. I could go get the bolt. I want to take out these tanks first right here. I was never able to grab that ledge before. Oh dear. Yeah, let's just move on.
Welcome.
Now before I go into the race, I definitely want to get all these bolts here first. Because I know after the first race I'm gonna immediately move on. I don't want to skip out on these bolts. Because I know I'll forget. This door. See, where's the suck cannon? Ooh, now the race. I feel like I should be using the D-pad. At the same time, it doesn't really feel all that great momentum-wise. Now, the Twisty McMark skill point, I definitely admit, is, I think, one of the harder skill points for me to get in this game. It's because you have to be so precise about it, too. Because I always feel like I'm doing it right, but I'm always missing out on one move. Because there is... Let's see here. 1, 2... 3, 4. I believe there's 4 moves you have to do in order to get it. And the height, you don't really have enough. You have just barely enough height to do it. Let's see, where am I? First place? Okay. I am aware of the trick you can do where you can actually climb on this track and use the taunter to break boxes that are overhead of you. I did do that when when the PS3 version first came out. I'm not really sure if that was one of the first things I ever did with this game. Like, I played up to here and then did the trick and then continued on with it. I'm not really sure, actually. And I think I mostly did it, not even really because of the Rhino. It was mostly for the gold weapons. Because for me, when it comes to a playthrough of this game, to get the Rhino, it usually takes me 3 playthroughs to get through. Just get the Rhino. But for the gold weapons, I definitely used that glitch trick to get bolts faster. I don't really remember how long I had to leave the game running for. But
Hi there, Fuzzball.
I believe it was overnight.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I want to say it was overnight, yeah. Okay, so the obstacle course. I'm sure there is I haven't really been watching a lot of Ratchet speedruns recently. So I'm really curious to kind of know a lot of the newer tricks to how people play this game. Because I find like Ratchet speedruns just kind of fascinating. I'm not the type of person to watch speedruns a lot, but I mostly watch speedruns just for Ratchet and Clank games and Rayman games. So I kind of wonder what a lot of the newer tricks are for this game. Or that's not working. Actually, no, I shouldn't even be using the blaster for these things. I should be using the paraciter. Use the blaster for these little turrets here. But yeah, like as I was saying before, I can't believe that worked. I'm sure there are a lot of newer tricks to speedrun Ratchet and Clank games. I just kind of have to see what people are doing nowadays to break the game. Because I do find it fascinating to kind of watch them. But I do mostly watch them on mute because I don't know, I don't need to hear all that. I like the speedruns where the runner is just not really talking as much. You know, they're not screaming into the mic or anything. I did this wrong. Oh, I thought I fell off there. Okay, so the one trick I want to try right here is jump off here, very last second, you touch the mud, but at the same time you grapple onto that. It should make you invisible, yeah. Now, I'm not completely immune. So if I take damage, it's all over. See, I'm just barely clipping through that. Okay, just gotta be really careful not to get hit. So now I can go through this door. Very careful on these stairs. Now, while these spiky bombs won't notice me, I still have to take them out just to be careful. Go through here, get the gold bolt. Again, just a bad habit. Lock the door. So what basically happened was, I can go through a lot of the walls right now. I just have to be very careful because I can still slide off of the collision. Now I can jump up this ladder if it lets me. This is where I have trouble with this. Alright, kind of like that. Stretch jump over here. Now, stretch jump through this wall. Ooh. Let's see. Where am I? Up through here. This is where I usually get mixed up because the camera moves so weird. Okay, so this is where you start off with these guys. So I wonder if I can throw a bomb, or does that disappear? Yeah. I obviously know this isn't the way you're supposed to be doing this. Actually, no. It is the other way. Well, no, because if you mess up there, you go back to the ladder. Oh, did I just untrigger it? I think I untriggered it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I did. I think I did, yeah. Because usually you can jump through the wall. Yeah, I think I must have did something. I actually want to see where these guys, well now I definitely untriggered it. I want to see where these guys actually send me back to now. That's interesting. That never happened to me before. And I got nothing else to do, so might as well just try it again. Yeah, okay. See, now it's triggered. Go up here, stretch jump over here, now. Yeah, that was too far to the... Yeah, screw it, I'm not gonna bother. Let's do it the normal way. It's not working now. That sucks though, because we would have already been on the Snaggle Beast if it worked the first time. I didn't want to do that. See, now I'm rushing. I can't use the bullets don't reach that far, do they? Alright, Hydra. Okay, now I have to move the Hydra displacer. Take out all these guys. Sharkigators. I almost forgot. They're the Sharkigators, right? Let's see. My health is at 4. Okay. I thought I got hit. See, me having the slingshot on the very left slot there, for me, makes it a lot more easier. Because we've definitely been spoiled by the automatic use of it in the later games. So, turn around. Hydra displacer. How is there one left? Oh, dude. I want to do the glitch. I wanted to do the glitch way. I don't like this way. Ever since I learned the glitches, I've always been doing that to get through the game. Now they don't want to work because I'm streaming it. One thing I hope you can do with YouTube is edit streams. So I'll definitely cut some of this out. And it's not worth it. And it's not like this matters anyway. now it says I'm doing it wrong. I wish I could fast forward. I wish the speed up feature was in this game. For sections like this, because now it's not reading my button presses. See, if the stupid glitch would have worked, we would have been done by now. We would have been off this planet by now. No, no one wants to say that there's shark-gators in the water when I took them all out. You have to count them before you even move. 1, 2, 4. I never really liked this section at all. I always thought it was boring. 'Cause it's not really an obstacle course. Alright, so let's try this again. How many do we have this time? Is that all of them? I'm gonna circle around just in case. I don't see any. See, we would have been halfway through the next planet by now. This is where the hydro pack comes in useful. Okay, I think we're done after this door. I think. Mine glove ammo. One thing I never liked is that it gives you mine glove ammo and I don't even have the weapon. Oh no, that's Glow of Doom. See guys, I'm going blind or something because that looked like mine glove ammo. Alright, so Quark betrays us, and now we can do the Snaggle Beast. Oh, we can finally do the Snaggle Beast. So, what do I have? I had like, what, 130? Okay, so he's on the shield. I'm gonna run around here and get some ammo. The blaster is definitely useful in this situation. I hope I don't take forever on this boss to where he does the move where he inhales and it takes your ammo away. But I think I already messed that up, so. So like he's going in an angle that I don't want him to right now. Okay, so I got nothing, so. I have to spam bomb gloves for a while. Until he chases me again. Alright, so let's see. 20. Okay, try to lead him over here. I think this is the phase where if you get too close, or no, not if you get too close, if you wait him out too long, he'll start inhaling. Yeah, right there. Let's try something different. I never actually tried a Glove of Doom on him before. All my life, I never tried a Glove of Doom. See if they're any use. Let's say I had no processor in. Okay, so this is definitely the slowest I've ever been at the Sniper Beast. Jump. Still have to learn the stretch jump. Nobody? Alright. Get a little boost from that. And finally, we're done with Quark's obstacle course.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not.
At attention, you deserting maggot!
Alright, Batilia. Okay, so I know I said I was probably going to stop around this here, on this planet. But maybe. Okay, Devastator. 10,000. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
For right now, I'm gonna keep going just to see what I can do. So I'm enjoying this so far, other than messing up that collision glitch. I am honestly upset that I couldn't get it to work. So the Devastator's 10,000, so I still have to pay the guy to get the infobot. So I think I'm gonna just be well, I don't have to do the turret section in this version of the game because you only get the bolt detector. So I can just skip that. I usually do skip that. I obviously only do it if I'm going for 100%. These guys? Yeah, I definitely have trouble with that still. Like, all these years I still have trouble with those 3 bombs on the rail. And it's mostly my fault, because I just can't time the jump right. Though you can admittedly shoot while you're on the grind rail, so should be taking advantage of that. No, you can't. Alright. So we gotta pay this guy, then we can go all the way back and then just do the regular path. 2,000, alright. Hopefully by the end I can at least get the Devastator. Oh, I definitely need Pyrociter ammo because
I got some great bargains for you today.
It's really not giving me ammo for it. It's mostly giving me Glove of Doom ammo. I don't want that. Alright. Now, let's see, what should I do first? Oh, please let me not forget how to do this one. This is in the way. Oh, this one's in the way. This is in the way. Man. You have to leave one out or something. There, it's good enough. Okay, so now that the puzzle is thankfully done, go over here. Some bolts over here. Yeah, there's ammo in here too. That's good. So now what I want to do here is take out these guys. Oh, see, now I'm thinking of the 2016 game now. So what I want to do is come down here. Draw out a Glove of Doom. Maybe see if I can get the bridge open without that large soldier hitting me. Oh no, you know what I could have done? I could have done this. Wow, I completely forgot. I could have just done that. See, that was the first time that's ever happened. I never had the tank get caught on the end of the collision like that. So now, you got the gold bolt. So right now is where a small horde of enemies will come out, and I have to use a bolt crank when they're clear. So what I'm going to try to do is make some use of the Glove of Doom. So I can hit this guy. Save my ammo on these two guys right here. I wonder if I can shoot the tank from this distance. Yeah, I can just barely. And of course. So now what I want to do is I want to try this. I want to throw out 2 Glove of Dooms here. Let the bolt crank. Not sure why they're exploding touching me. Yeah, I wanted to use the Glove of Doom to distract the soldier, so make that a little bit more easier. It actually gives me kind of an idea for later on. Oh, nothing in there. So now, right here, I could actually just stop.
Hello.
Now,
You will need a pair of Gadgetron Magna boots to traverse this ventilation shaft. Unfortunately, our scanners do not detect any Magna boots.
So now what I could do here is just continue moving on to the next planet. But I am going to quickly try a skip first. I won't even call it a skip. It's not even really a skip. So you jump on that little platform here. I believe it's this game. Yeah, you can jump up to here now. Try to jump all the way over to that Magna boot track. Though I feel like I'm not going to reach it. If I don't reach it, I'm not going to bother. Alright, so Glove of Doom. Get that out of the way. So now that I'm here, I might as well try to take out the ship. Let's see what... Okay. Well, again, pretty good time for me at least. Especially streaming, because I'm a little nervous about doing this. Okay. These tanks right here, so definitely go off of Doom for these guys. Okay, at least for the one. I think the one is just alright. Oh man. Two. See, this is where the Devastator would become useful. I wonder if I can hit it from this distance. No. It wants me to get closer. Talk to the plumber. Okay. Gotta watch out for those red missiles. I actually probably shouldn't have done this, because we would have been at the, we've already been through the halfway through the next planet by now. Magna boots. Let's see here. Magna boots. Oh, that's later in Orxon. Okay. As the game was talking about how you need the Magna boots to get over here. I almost forgot which planet you get them on. Okay, so that one took a while. Oh, I see it. Got it. One time there was definitely a point where I had 3 missiles coming at me at the same time. They weren't spread out like this. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I definitely hit that. I completely missed that.
Well. Look.
Since you now own the metal.
Okay, so now we got the metal detector. I know it can be kind of useful, but at the same time, it does take up a lot more time than you would than just going around grinding for bolts. Let's see, the suck cannon meter is still inside the screen. Okay, so I have 11,000, so like I said, might as well just get the
got some great
Devastator.
bargains for you today.
So that's gonna be definitely the most useful weapon. So what I'm gonna try something different actually. So no, I'm gonna put the blaster here and put Devastator here. Put Pyrocyte over here. The gadgets are done basically. I always have these 3 right here. So the gadget slot is full now, because those are like the only 3 I ever use in the game. Okay, so we have Gas Bar and Orxon next. So I want to see what time on that here. Duty. Alright. So at least my key bindings work. Okay, so this part right here. Let's see. The question is, do I want to switch out the Glove of Doom with the suck cannon for the swarmers for right now? I'm gonna try to do the skip here. It doesn't work. Oh well. Yeah, it's not working. I give up. No, I give up. Oh, I forgot. No. I have to hyper strike these guys as fast as possible. Okay, so of course I'm going bad now because I'm streaming. Take this out. I think the Walloper is definitely a weapon I need to get to because of that. Because they show up a little bit more. I definitely know I don't have enough for the Walloper. Where am I at? 2 health. Now in the remake here, there's a couple enemies that are guarding this turret that would be here. But the thing is, they have like this shield around it. And maybe it's just because I'm not using the right weapon on it, but it's actually kind of not hard, but it's just kind of a weird angle you have to hit him at. Okay, so I wonder if I can. This is definitely not the way you should be doing this. Yeah. Oh well. I think there's a checkpoint here. Yeah, one thing Ripped Apart does that I kind of like, I know it kind of makes the game easy, but I like how if you throw the wench. I like how if you throw the wrench, it'll attract the bolts and also the health. I do kind of like that. No, bad angle. That was my fault. I forget checkpoint in this section. I think it's at the very beginning. So I think, see, like right here would be a good place to obviously use the glove. Just jump around here. Look at that frame rate. I always thought that was cool though. And nowadays, it's just annoying. Yeah, Glove of Doom in here. I honestly have no idea why I'm forgetting so much right now. I don't like that. Alright, I thought...
Hi there, Fuzzball. That's a real beauty.
7,050. Oh. Oh, I have to open that again, too. I'm definitely getting the health upgrades when I can. Just so we don't have this. It's 2 hits with the Pyrocitor too, so gotta remember that. Or maybe, no, I'm thinking the checkpoint is in the, that little hall entrance because of the reimagining. I forgot they put a lot more checkpoints in that one. I don't mind the checkpoints in this game, actually. And I actually don't mind dying in Ratchet and Clank games because it gives you more bolts to gather and later on, more experience for your weapons. So in certain cases, it's actually good that if you die. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use 5 in this little hallway. See what I can do. See if I can use a Devastator. I never did try this actually. Get some of them out of the way. So I have 7. Okay. Finally. Yeah, I had to let him hit me. I am aware of the gold bolt in this one little entrance here, this cave. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do it. This is just a very casual playthrough. I'm not doing 100% run. If I did 100% run, we'd just be here all day. And I don't, you don't want that, I don't want that, so. Okay, so we got the pilot helmet. So that's for Pokitaru. It's part of Pokitaru. Because this is just a gold bolt, this angle. I think. It has to be. You can get a skill point and a gold bolt, so let's just move on to Orxon. Trying to see what. Oh, okay, that's not too bad actually. Oh boy. Alright, Orxon. Another Clank section. Probably the longest Clank section. Okay, so since this kind of takes a while, I guess I can talk about maybe an idea I probably had. I kind of wanted to go back and oh man. Can't talk to you guys.
Gadgetbots can't climb.
So
But
an
you can
idea I
use your
had was I wanted to actually go back and play Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault, and maybe do a video just kind of talking about it. You know, just kind of bringing up, you know, some of the good about it, you know, mostly some of the bad of it. I guess kind of like one of those retrospective videos, though I'm not really sure. I was gonna do one on Going Commando and just kind of not really reviewing it, but just kind of talking about it. I have a feeling that there's a lot of people working on that right now, because you know, it's a 20-year-old game now. So, I don't know what I want to do. I want to do a Ratchet and Clank project. I'm just not sure what exactly to do. Because the problem is that a lot of people talk about the games, but you can certainly tell the ones who actually played the games from the very beginning to the ones who are just playing them just because they're somewhat popular. Okay, now this section here, we have to get a giant. Is this the section? Yeah, this is the this is the section where you have to get like a lot of gadget bots following you, and the traversal definitely, obviously, gets a lot more trickier. I believe this is, yeah, it is Orxon. I was about to say, I think it's maybe later on. But no, it's definitely Orxon. So I have 6 right now. The door wants 6. So, oh yeah. But yeah, so anyway, what I was talking about before. I do want to do a Ratchet and Clank project, but I'm just not really sure what I want to do yet. I kind of just want to do videos where I'm just kind of talking about the games, but I don't know. I don't feel really comfortable doing that right now. Plus, that has to get a lot of research going on about the games too, because I want to make sure a lot of the information is accurate. So yeah, I don't know. I'll think of something maybe. So I have 4 gadget bots right now. I believe I can move on. There's one always hidden here. I almost forget that one every time. Make them wait. Climb up over here. 6. I think I'm missing one. No, I think I'm good. Over here, so now we can get the magnet boots. Now it's time for the next section. This section right here, it's not hard, but I keep making, like, it's one little mistake you make. You get close enough to a bomb, the bomb's radius still counts towards the gadget bots. So that basically means you lose a gadget bot, you get halfway through this field, you have to go all the way back and try to find the right one from the right portal. And yeah, see, he didn't even really touch that. It still counted as triggering it. So we gotta be really careful here. Did you just see that? What just happened there? Now I have to count them. 6. And I think the door needs 8. I might actually have to go back. There's 2 there. 1 here. Maybe I'm not missing one. Oh wait, is that one? No, it's just part of the scenery. Okay, I would have trouble in this section right now. Or not even trouble, just miscounting. This is probably one of the slowest parts of the game. So I have 6. Okay, now this stupid little fireball thing. So now You know, it's fun editing. Okay. Yep, so this game is done now. The game's done now. It's all over. And you know, you guys keep popping in and out, so make up your minds. I wish you could reload the checkpoints. See, this is why, like, checkpoints are good. Forget the track of the fireball. Fucking everything. I wonder if sensitivity options are available. Okay, we finally made it. No, we didn't. How am I missing one? Oh, this level sucks. At least he got caught on the collision and not I had to go all the way back to find him again. Okay, we're almost done. So, yeah, I think we're making our way to Pokitaru after this. So, it's gonna be a stopping point for today. Now you can wedge around these crabs, but you can't be me, so try to get the frogs closer to me. Get all these little gadgetbots. Are they even called gadget? It had to be called gadgetbots in this game. You would have thought they would have put out like a little figure of these things. Yeah, I already knew that was gonna happen. Fuck this. Yeah, this level's... It's not even this level, it's just this section is the worst. You can't rush it at all. If you want to get through it faster, you have to be perfect with it. Okay, so... making pretty good. 10 of them. I do know of the skip where you get inside a piece of the collision and you have to angle the camera right and you do a punch. Oh my fuck. This level. Dude, I want to just restart this entire section right now. Holy fuck, this is, of course I'm having trouble with it now that I'm streaming it, and it's near the end of the stream anyway. Holy shit, you guys. This is bad time. Dude. It would be this level that drags out the most. Right now. There we go. Ah. Like I said, yeah, I can't even hit that box now because I have no health. Okay, Poketaru. Alright, now we gotta go give Ratchet the boots and the map. And then we are done.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore.
July Resort? Poketaru.
I knew it.
Okay, so this will do it for this session of these all these mainline Ratchet and Clank game playthrough for today. Mostly because I can't stream in the environment I'm working in right now. So we're gonna take a break for now. These playthroughs are definitely gonna continue on here on YouTube. So thank you for watching, or at least looking at the thumbnail. But yeah, I'll definitely be back later on to continue this game. Other than Orxon, I am really enjoying this game. I think the first Ratchet and Clank game is my favorite of the series. It usually bounces between this one and Arsenal. So yeah, I'll definitely be back on later, maybe today, maybe another day. So hopefully we can finish the game up in 2 sessions. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching this stream, and I'll see you in the next video or the next stream. So later.